Hey, I had someone ask me earlier this morning that it is coronavirus because I'm listening to you. Do you believe that this is from the devil, or do you believe this is just the result of man? And that's actually a pretty good question. I've been asked so many stupid questions, you know, over the last few years that really, when a good question comes along, I guess kind of sit back for a little bit. But this was actually pretty good, and I'm like, you know what? I think the origins of the devil, for sure, because he orchestrated it. But I don't believe that. I believe that it's our ultimate actions and our acceptance, and the fact that we allow the devil in, which brings forth a lot of the things that we see, including this coronavirus. I really did. I'm glad that God was out of the equation of this conversation. I was like, thank goodness. I've been hearing so many people talking about like this is God's judgment and God's doing this and this is God's plan, and I'm like, I'm tired of playing whack-a-mole with all these people. I want to have a good conversation with somebody who knows what they're talking about. And finally, someone came across me, and they did. I'm like, that's a really good question. I'm going to ponder on this one because I think it's a little bit of both. I think that the devil certainly set it up, but certainly us ushering him in certainly brings forth the problems that we exist in this world. And literally the problems can stem from even the most basic things which we rule out as simple acts of nature, or as people say, acts of God, like natural disasters. I think that when God created Earth in the very beginning, everything was perfect. I think weather was perfect, the climate was perfect, everything, all the resources on the ground were perfect. Everything was absolutely perfect. When we ushered sin, everything fell and became a dysfunctional version of itself. So we invited the devil in, we let him in, and as a result of that, we cooperate with him, and we allow things to come into this world that help promote fear. And I'll tell you what, this media, man, I'm not saying that you should not pay attention to what's going on. Certainly, any kind of disease anywhere which is affecting people's lives is an issue. So I will say that. But check your resources. That's all I say. Look, I talk to people who are scientists, who are doctors, and I'm getting much different viewpoints than what I'm hearing in the media. If that's all you're listening to is MSNBC, CBS, Fox News, I don't care what news branch it is, you're getting opinions of people many of the times who are not even talking to direct people who are in that field of study, in that line. They'll get somebody, they'll tell them something that they want to hear, and then they'll broadcast that, because broadcasting fear is a media's wet dream. It really is. Because they've got control, man. They've got you watching the news. That's exactly what it is. So really, I mean, I don't want to divert too far from the point of this video. I was sticking to what that gentleman's question was today in line, and I totally agree. I totally agree. I think that is certainly it's a combination of the devil is starting it, and we just invite it in to run its course. Thankfully, though, as I always love to end it with, is that we have a Heavenly Father, a God who is above all this, and I don't care what circumstance on this earth comes at me, I have a God who's bigger. I don't care what disease I have, what financial problem I have a God who's bigger than all of that. I have a God who's locked my spirit away in his hand forever. Nobody will pluck me out of his hand. I don't believe that because of what the Bible says. I know that because of what God has shown to me, and the Bible just affirms it. I know that. So when the devil throws whatever you're seeing right now on these screens, on the TV screen, they're just all smoke and mirrors, man. It really is. It's an issue for our physical bodies, and there's something we certainly need to be aware of. Obviously, if there's any problem out there that could be an obstruction, pay attention to it to a degree, but put it in its proper perspective. Put it in its proper setting for where it is, where you are in God's hands. Remember, our lives on this earth here are only temporary. This is only a preamble of where we're going. This isn't everything. The world and the media will tell you it's everything, and then they'll get you to be scared. You go to a grocery store and you see everything is out, hand sanitizer is out, toilet paper's out, bleach is out. People are like, what am I gonna do? You know, it'll be fun. And this even from the case, I'll even move outside of the Bible. Look at all the circumstances in history, the Great Depression, the world wars that we've had. They bounced back from all of those, and those are way more catastrophic than this. And we did it. So we'll get past this too. In this day and age when the media can overblow things and make things a whole lot bigger, they like to just take things and magnify them. Everybody's got their eyes and nose in a screen, whether it's your phone or your TV. Somewhere you're listening to somebody on a media outlet and telling you what is going on, and you are immediately accept it as fact. I always say do research and put things in its proper perspective, and then you'll see exactly what the truth is. That's all I have to say today. God bless y'all. Have a good night.